Now, in the case of a switch case statement, we can actually compare not just the value of variable to multiple cases, but we can compare some sort of expression like num% 2, right? So a value. So in this case of using the if else statement, we are checking to see if num%2, which is the remainder when we divide num by 2, the variable num by 2, right? We're checking to see if it's 0. And in that case, we know it will be an even number. So we tell the user that's even, right? Otherwise, we tell them that it is odd. Right? Now, what we can do is that we can actually do a switch case statement. So you can say switch. We're not going to switch just num. We're going to say num%2, right? We're going to switch that with, we're checking to see if it is the case that it is, right? 0, in which case we will say, hey, printf, right? %d is even. And of course, you need to pass in the num variable itself, right? Otherwise, we can say the default case, right? That will be printf, right? %d, my present, right? Is odd, right? I'm saying none, right? I'm missing something here. And that is our break statement. Because remember, it will run to check the other cases, if there were other cases, right? If we didn't put the break statement. So we are basically comparing num%2, which is the remainder when num is divided by 2. We're comparing it to 0. I'm going to say it's even. Otherwise, due to the only other case is the default case, right? Which is the number would be odd. Yes, it's limited in this case because, well, there are only two options, right? Odd and even. But imagine if we were to compare the remainder when there's a division by 3 or 4, and so on and so forth. You would have case, let's say in the case of division by 4, you can have case 0, like here, a case 1, case 2, right? Even to a case 3, right? So in that case, we would have these other cases, right? So we're going to run this file. Enter number one, one is odd, right? And at number two, two is even. So it works perfectly